Hi, this is Traceyhd, and I want to thank you for joining me for a card deck review. And today we are reviewing the Chakra Insight Oracle, which is a 49 card deck by Caryn Sangster. And it comes in a very sturdy box, very large box. Open it up, and of course, first we have our guidebook. And this is a glossy covered guidebook, very well made, pretty thick. And this guidebook has 148 pages. And we start out, of course, with the table of contents. We have, of course, different types of activities in the beginning. We have how to use the oracle cards conducting a reading. Different types of card spreads. You know, what your average guidebook would actually have in the beginning of the guidebook. Then, of course, it goes into all of the different cards. It's going to show you a picture of the card in the upper left corner. It's going to tell you what the number of the card is and what the theme. It'll tell you a card story. Hope I'm picking this up here on camera. It tells you a story about the card and what the card message is. And it goes through all of the cards one by one. All of the 49 cards are listed in here. Again, a picture of the card, the number and the theme, the story behind the card, and of course the card message. I like the fact that there's a story behind each card as well as a message. So it gives you further insight. And all 49 cards are spelled out this way. And then, of course, the cards themselves. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, bright, sunshiny yellow backs to these. These are cheerful. Okay, and the thickness of the card, they're nice thickness. They're not the thickest cards, but they're not flimsy. And let's take a look at how they shuffle. Yes, for being large cards, okay, they shuffle pretty easily in my hands. Some people may find them a little difficult to shuffle when they're a larger card, like a lot of the decks that I have, but I don't mind them. You get used to them after a while. And let's take a look at what the cards look like. Oh, beautiful. Self-expression. So we have the theme on the bottom instead of on the top of the card, and on the top is the actual explanation of what this card is about, what the meaning of the card is. So it's kind of like flipped. Okay, most cards have the theme at the top and then maybe like a little definition at the bottom, or some have the theme and then the words right under it. These have the theme at the bottom. Sound. Music, sheer silence, rhythm, vibration. These are very colorful cards. They are color-coded. It looks like the first several cards of the deck are outlined in a border of blue. Then you get into the border of like a purple, like a lavender. Beautiful, beautiful color. Seeing, perspective, truth, knowledge, clarity. The mind. These are very clear images. They're not very busy cards. However, though, you do feel the energy from them. What's necessary is on the card with no other added artwork or filler that might not be necessary. Some people like very detailed cards. Some people like direct cards like this, where it's a simple picture, but you get the message as soon as you see it. Dreams. Visualization, intuition, insight. Then we go into this kind of like a magenta, like a pinker colored card, for lack of a better. These are like a lavender maybe and a pink mixed together. These color-coded cards. You have the crown chakra, presence, intelligence, inspiration. And then you go into the red bordered cards. Action, home, physical health, grounding, possessions. And then you go into the brown, like a brown rust-colored border. Relationships, pleasure, emotions, desires, sexuality, money. And then you go into the yellow or golden bordered cards, the solar plexus chakra. And I'm starting to pick up on exactly why these are color-coded. I was just about to consult the book. Basically what happens is in the beginning of the colored cards where they change colors, it's going to give you a chakra, and then all the other cards following that chakra card that are under the same color are going to have something to do with the meaning of the chakra. I get it now. Solar plexus, personal boundaries, choice, inner child, gut instincts, responsibility. So basically that's what it is. So when we go from yellow to green, now we're entering the heart chakra type cards trimmed in green, which will elaborate more on the heart chakra. Forgiveness, love, passion, connection. See, these all have to do with the heart chakra, so that's why they're grouped and color-coded that way. Very, very nice way to do cards. And then you move on to the blue cards, the throat chakra. And these are great cards if you're wanting to learn about the chakras and you don't have much information up to this point. These are going to give you a lot of information to learn from. The throat chakra begins, and then we have will, honesty, and then I believe that when I shuffled, I had a few in the beginning here that belonged with the throat chakra. Creativity, communication, yes, speaking, throat chakra, communication, self-expression, all belonging to the throat chakra, blue color-coded cards to elaborate more on the throat chakra. So very, very nice, very beautiful cards. I would recommend these to a beginner. I would recommend these to an experienced card reader. Beautiful cards, very nice sturdy cards, beautiful packaging, nice guidebook. You can't go wrong. If you've enjoyed this reading, please subscribe to my channel because I will be back. Actually, it wasn't a reading. I'm so used to saying that. If you've enjoyed this review, please subscribe to my channel because I will be back with many more. Take care.